Hello, I am Casa Sheba Yaki here, and welcome back to Restore Milan to Glory. Just my little updates here, half a season's update. So let's go to transfer. Constantino, you saw him before. We said he's cost 20 million, but no, he just cost 12.5 million. Actually, he's my played Di Matteo in midfield, or in central defense. I play him in as a right back there. So yeah, he's been a fourth choice there, and as you can see, done really good. And he's not been annoyed, even if I just played him at 6 clubs. But I still think it's good enough. So we are going to keep playing him there, even if Marseille is interesting. I still think he's good enough for a fourth choice there. So yeah, he wasn't that expensive. Rojas, we got him in. He was loaned out to Paraguay. It's not too far away actually from taking Di Matteo. Could compare here like I usually do to see. There you can see. Yeah, overall, it's just physically and speed-wise it's a little bit worse off, but defensively not too bad. As you can see here, technical stats are about the same. Mentally a little bit worse off, but mostly just physically. So we're probably going to loan him out to Verona. They actually wanted him. And what's another, I believe it was Diaz maybe, that will loan out to Verona as well. So that's a good club to go to. We have Giona, the striker, my own, is from the own club. Not gotten in on. It's Italian after all. So we got in Venturella. I was really happy to get him in. He cost 42 million, which wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, they wanted to make a profit, and they made 2 million profit. But I believe we still got money back since Manchester United, they sell on clause. So yeah, but I really wanted him back. He's still really good. Not maybe that good offensively, but still good enough. And unfortunately, it doesn't have 4-star. I think we could find another right back that were better, but I want mostly Italian, so that's what we're going with. I believe there is another one, but he played at Chelsea, but he would cost like 80 million. Moravec. We had him when he was at Mets, and he did really good. We have loaned him in here to be a backup to Vladinov. He's really good. He's developed very nice. 101 caps, so not too bad there. Good passing, good technique, good tackling. Unfortunately, crossing is not that great, but as you can see, physically, I mean, it might not be a bad idea even if I want some youngster, but most are youngster. So 20, maybe 25 million, that's not a whole lot, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's just 3 stars, so I'm not sure. Pio Capesi, we finally get the money to bring in a really good striker that is Italian as well, so I'm ecstatic about this signing here. He has a lot of bonuses though, and he went up to be one of the highest paid players, so we had to sell a lot of players to be able, and unfortunately it started off really, he was good in preseason, but it started off the league really badly, so I give some other what's called strikers some chances, but now in the end he is taken upon himself and scores goals. So 19, he cost a lot of money, so he was the big signing. Elsewhere we signed some players here, that's a youngster, because we had a little bit money left. So Thomas Quade, that is a German. Dortmund, he's been both at Dortmund and Hoffenheim. He's still just 16 though, so he has decent stats there, good vision, good speed. So yeah, he's just in the under 20s right now, since we can't loan out 16-year-olds. Dumas, we got him in as well. Dimitri Dumas. We could loan him out now, but I'm not sure. I want under 20s to still be a good team. So we got him in there for 12 million. So we will see. I'm not sure. I don't think he's as talented as Dennis Froger there team right now, but I thought why not bring in some youngsters there. So Torales, we also got him in striker. Fortunately, just 2 stars. We're not sure that it's going to be good enough, I guess. But the main thing about Franco Tonali still cost under $1 million, so I'm still pretty happy to get him in anyway. Though Kevin Reese is definitely a player. As you can see, not far enough Moravec, since we cannot bring in them until the 18th. So the Ripamonti we sold. Krukov, I think he got some. He went to Cyprus again, but I think he developed a little bit for just being here. He's done pretty good actually again in Verona, 6 goals there. And actually playing Serie A, so that's pretty nice and amazing. Yelton Ruiz, we sold him. I was like, a little bit. I got the offer and I was like, should I sell him? He did not do a good season. Maybe he needed a change. Still very average rating. He did one of the best seasons, but I wasn't like overly impressed. He was better offensively the other season, so I was like, and he was very injury prone the recent season. So we got 53 million. I'm pretty happy with that. We loaned out Rojas. We loaned out Vildiolo. We loaned out Felipe, that I think has developed, at least getting used to Serie A there. I think he's not going to become my own product though, but anyway, Franconci to Kievo in Serie B. And Dyer looks like the best one right now. He is playing in Calgary. Unfortunately, he's not gotten that many game time. But at least it look. Oh no, he's not developed then. I might actually check if he might even be better than Moravec. To be fair, he's better defensively and better mentally. It's just physically, speed. That's a little bit annoying. I would love to get him back there, but no, it doesn't seem to be possible. Diaz is loaned out to Porto there. And yeah, so I think he's developing. No, all the red there. But he has 2.5 star, but we have a lot of Italians. So and I think he's not going to become my own project there. Maybe even not even trained in the nation, so we might sell him. He did not cost him much. Jimenez, we sold all the Spanish players. Dominguez, surprisingly, Barcelona wanted it, so we got 50 million. So we got basically the money back for him. He cost a lot for us there from Barcelona. And Scufero, we sold him for 29 million and he potentially 36 there. Loaned a lot of other players here, but the main sell was Bonat, which might look surprising since he didn't like his best season and was the best player. But I had to sell someone, and I have been a little bit annoyed because he's always been like the player. Oh, I want so much money, and he's a good player. He's a good squad player and a good player to in and out. And I've seen recent season I played a lot of matches, but here he did really. But I've never seen him as a star quality player, and also he has just 3.5 star. We're getting a little bit older, and we had Constantino getting in there. Pio that we got in there, so I had to sell someone that had pretty high wages, so he was the man to offer. So let's go on the matches here. Pretty good preseason. We won all matches 3-0 even against Zebra. So 2-0 in the Premier. Campo, Savano, very stable there. Unfortunately, we lost against Inter. I was a little bit annoyed about this match. Sure, it was good and definitely bring out some good players, but we created about the same amount of chances. So I'm a little bit annoyed that we did not win that. 4-0 against Monaco. They are not that great, it seems like. Just 0-0 against Atalanta, not overly impressive there. Firman, Matei, and Constantino against Empoli. Won a really difficult match here, but we very good defensively and took our chances offensively with Pablobo and Juarcampo. That's he's just getting more and more solid to the first team. There's also maybe a reason to selling Bonatti there as well, because he's playing more and more and is more and more consistent here and scoring as well, making a lot of important appearances. Vicentini did well, not the greatest match there against Besiktas. Fortunately as well, we just got a draw against Udinese, both in real life and in the game. Milan seemed to struggle against Udinese just wherever they are. Guaredo and Capezzi there, he scored his first goal. Yes, because he took a while. Venturelli, Bladino, and Guaredo. So we won 3-0, a little bit surprisingly. I did not see Valencia having that bad team. Marco and Michel scoring here, a little bit lucky, just 2-1. We won though away. Capesi scoring 2 goals there, then Helmut Firman with the third goal, and then we won against Lazio. That's been really good. Capesi and Bladino, so as you can see, our wing backs has been contributing goal-wise and works really good. Unfortunately, against Valencia, I believe I rotated a little bit since I want to focus at the lead, and I was punished by that by 3-0 or 4-0. So they went before us. Unfortunately, it did not go better. Champions League hangover 3-2 just against Frosinone. That seems like a team or club we also struggle against. Unfortunately, we did a pretty good match against Monaco, but unfortunately it was just a draw in the end. Guerrero there. We were 3-1 up, I believe, but we unfortunately really bad ending here. Though we took revenge against Salernitana that we lost 2 matches till last season, both in the cup there. Savino, Fabio Guerrero with this first goal. I believe this was on. I'm not going to show you all goals, but let's show you some of the goals, at least one of the newcomers. And Khalil Fane with his best match of the season. Unfortunately, it's been a little bit not that impressively recently as it's been before. So finally we won there. A really bad month there in November. Bladino, Vicentini scoring a lot. Vicentini, Savino, Frogger doing a really good match. That was probably his outbreak to the national scene. Gianpaolo Di Consenso and Helmut Firman. I was surprised. It was 8-0. Especially since we won 1-0 in the away match. Great, we were down twice against Fiorentina. We did pick it up though. About in the before halftime, Vistini, Constantino and Guerrero, and unfortunately I rotated here again. Some rotations that haven't worked out that well, but I want to give Frogger still some game time and some of the other youngsters. Sassuolo was bottom of the table. Maybe I shouldn't have done this in a away game, but I was like, oh well, stuff like that happens, I guess. And yeah, so not great match there. As Verona, we were though mostly with oh no, actually Frog is starting. Oh well. Anyway, we scored goals. Morello 2 goals, and then Capesi there. And then against Brescia, I kind of rotated a little bit. here again. I tried to not rotate too much and just get play some game time that usually doesn't start, like Cosenza and Frogger there. We won Brescia. And then in the start of the new year, because this was the 19th match, Frogger scored the goals, but Sampdoria actually scored a goal. And unfortunately we dominated the match, but couldn't score. I got Vicentini out, I got Guerrero out, but unfortunately, the substitutions could not really do it. But Inter has his usual really good defense and good striking force. I believe we're second there, yeah. So our striking force is a little bit better this year, it seems like. But they have the best goal difference, but they are still 5 points, so I'm really happy about that. As you can see, Juventus has been really poor, way off there. Atlanta and Roma is a little bit off as well. But yeah, as you can see, Inter has just lost one match, but they're drawing way too much. We lost against Frosinone. Maybe a little bit too many draws there for my taste, but still leading the league, so not too much of worry, and we still have a really good or actually not Lazio is even better defensively. So yes, finish off with going with the players. We're actually not going to make any transfer, I think, because we have like 6 or 7 million euros. I don't think we're going to find any players, so best goal scorer is Guerrero, together with Vicentine, and then we have Capese that definitely think can do better. But yeah, a little bit of a slow start. Salvini actually with 5 goals, so that's a little bit impressive. So he's actually my best central defender right now. As you see, Guerrero, best player, and 8 assists. Yeah, that's definitely best. Then we have Savini, and then we have Batolies. After all, he's doing it really good, but as you can see, he might not have that much impact in the games anymore. But if you would see average rating wise there, overall season 7.20, so it's not bad anyway. But as you can see, he's not bad, but he's 33, so I guess he would not be outstanding all matches either. Palombo, as you can see, very many defenders and wingbacks, I guess. Ladino with 6 assists and 3 goals there. Costanzo has actually done it really good. I did not start with that many matches, but now I started some games where it's worse a team. He though has just 1.5 stars, so I'm not sure really. And he's alright. Central midfielder, so it's a little bit, but I'm keeping everyone happy, so that's great. And as you can see there, Quarcampo is really good. They have the same average rate. One that's not been great, Di Mattei. Not been impressive by him. He's been really dull this season, and unfortunately his rating there is, at least by Guido, we might see Rugani says also that's just 3 stars, so his place in the team is definitely feared. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but yeah, we have a lot of right backs down in the youth team loaned out, so he's definitely doesn't have it. I'm really not happy either with Fairman there. But elsewhere is kind of expected. Frogger has surprisingly done really good. Yeah, I believe well past, because okay, his average rating is maybe a little bit low, but he's not given that many game time. 9 stars there, and still 4 assists and 4 goals. Chaput, I know it's not been great, and he has a lot high wages, but there are some clubs and even Chinese clubs, so I don't know, he might be a player that we might sell to get some money. But also I wasn't surprised. I was thinking, well, he's probably not this is first season in the first team, you're probably going to not be outstanding. And I was right, so I guess I'm not overly surprised. I guess I forgot to say, I feel like I ramble a long time here, but just one thing to say is that we're meeting Tottenham in Champions League knockout stage. But yeah, they are just dominating Premier League, so I don't have high hopes of us getting through. Unfortunately, Valencia did just lost the match against us. If we wouldn't have drawn against, who was that? Monaco, which they were leading, would have at least been on same points. But yeah, goal difference even better, so we would have results between teams, so maybe they would have been better than us anyway, since they won 4-0 there. But well, thank you all for watching, so I hope at least we can win the league. Unfortunately, we were a little bit lucky here as well. The draw to the Italian Cup, we meet in Roma, so I don't know if we really can rotate that much after that Pescara game, so yeah. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I shouldn't ramble on too long more, so yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again, so bye!